So in this video, this is what we're going to be making. Just some really pretty, glamorous, stretchy bracelets. Now, this is not a tutorial. It's just a craft with me, create with me. I wanted to make myself some really pretty jewelry, and I did. So this is what we're going to be making today, okay? And I have some others to show you that I made as well. So this is just a simple, easy project you can do for yourself or for your, if you want to have gifts or whatever. And yeah, so I used pretty beads with findings and all of that, and beautiful charms, everything, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into making these really beautiful, stretchy, glamorous bracelets for ourselves. Hey guys, Stephanie here. So guess what? This is going to be a jewelry making video, but it's going to be more of a craft with me, create with me type. It's not going to be a tutorial because I've done this in a tutorial already. And what I'm going to be doing is just essentially making myself some jewelry. A lot of us who make jewelry and other things, we always make it to gift to people or sell or whatever. So sometimes we just gotta, make some stuff for ourselves. Make ourselves something pretty. And I haven't made myself any jewelry in quite a long time. So I thought, I got all these beautiful beads that I've been hauling. Why not make myself some pretty summer bracelets, right? So I just pulled out some stuff and I was, sitting here going over what I have and all this, all my charms and everything. So I'm just going to make some stuff and we'll see what comes about. And yeah, I want to make something really pretty. All right. So go ahead and pull out all your stuff. If you want to make jewelry, make jewelry. If you want to do artwork, do artwork. If you want to work on your journals, make cards, whatever. Make bracelets, earrings, rings, whatever. So let's just go ahead and relax and have a great time and make some stuff, okay? All right. Pull out my hypo cement, which is what I'm going to do to glue the knot. Got my scissors to cut my jewelry cord here. And I pulled out a bead board. I'll go over there in a second. But let's talk elastic bracelets for a minute. Now, a lot of people don't like elastic bracelets because they say, oh, it stretches out. Well, here's the thing. This is just me. Again, this is my opinion. I've been doing this for a long time, 10, 12 years, something like that, making jewelry. And have I had some elastic bracelets to stretch out over time? Yes. But it depends on how long. Now, this is a bracelet I made for myself probably 4 years ago, and it's just starting to stretch out. Look at that. So it's, but think about it. Are you going to be wearing something like this? I mean, I might still wear this, but I'm going to remake it, of course, for myself at some point. Or, reuse the stones. But, if you get a stack of bracelets, are you going to be rocking them 4 years from now? So that's something to think about. Okay. Generally, I've only had maybe one or two stretch out on me for the most part, but the rest of them have stayed perfectly fine because you can't go doing it like this with your hand, right? That's not how you really supposed to put on an elastic bracelet. Now, again, I'm no full expert on this. I'm a self-taught jewelry artist. But from what I know and understand, what I've learned and studied by watching, big designers and things like that, is that you're supposed to roll, look, after I just said you don't stretch it out, right? You're not supposed to really stretch it out. You're technically supposed to just roll it ever so gently on your arm. So that way they won't stretch out so badly over time. Just roll it just like that. And then it stays like that. See? Cute, right? So, I happen to like the elastic bracelets a lot. And I wear them occasionally. But I haven't had any new ones in a long time. Like these were some of the last ones I made, but I haven't really worn these because they've been here in my studio. This one I worn the heck out of because these are real gemstones. This is just jade and lava and black crystal. So I'm probably going to remake this one. I love this one. But like I said, I've had it for just about 4 years. So yeah. And I wore this one with a stack of beautiful black bracelets that I wore for a long time, y'all. And they lasted really, really, really good. So, like something like that. This is a little small for me. So this is made this for a smaller arm. A smaller wrist, I should say. So, somebody who's petite could probably rock this. This might be a tiny bit small for me. My wrist is 7 inches around. So that's just my little conversation about the stretchy bracelets. So in case you were wondering, in case you didn't know, if you're brand new to jewelry making, if you don't have a, understanding of it, again, people who's been making jewelry for 20 years, they don't care about this video. They're just like, whatever. Now, there are the ones with the clasps on them, like this one. I made this one in a BB Craft haul video for some products that they sent me. This is also made for more petite wrist, but it has a clasp on it. Now, you do know clasps can break, obviously. They can snap and they can break. Right? So, I mean, most people, I think, value a clasp more, but it's really hard to put on by yourself unless that you have help, I guess. But, sometimes I can do them and sometimes I can't, It just depends on the clasp, too. Lobster claws are pretty good. I like a lobster claw, and I like a little extra, like if I was to wear this, I'd put like a little extra ring on that so I can just hook it into there and wear it like that, It would fit me pretty good. So I might end up giving this one away, but it's so cute, right? These nice little tiny beads. But, I like them both. I like a clasp, and I like the stretchy bracelets, and I like the ones with the cords, and there's all different kinds, So today, though, for myself, I think I'm going to just do the stretchy bracelets because I happen to like those a lot. And I have all these beautiful charms that I'm going to try to use. And I have my I have my big box of my storage box of new items that I got recently. And yeah, so we're going to make some really cute bracelets, okay? Now, let me put these aside here. Hold on. So let's open up this jewelry board. This is a small one, a mini, and I think it's really good for small necklaces and bracelets. Okay, well, you know what? Let me see. Let me show you the other one first before I open it. Hold on. I have this one too. Now this one gives you the dimensions of the bracelet. I got this on. I think I use a coupon on this, and I use a 50% off coupon at Michael's on this. Like I said, this is going to be beating on a budget. Even if, you see something in a bead store. What I used to do, depending on the bead store that I went to, I know I'm going off on a rabbit trail here, but I just want to share this with you for people who don't know. I had a seller's permit, and actually I still do, come to think of it, because I renewed it earlier this year. Some stores allow discounts, bead stores, not like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, none of that. They don't do that. They just do use their coupons and that's it. Or unless not you doing like wholesale or something like that. But a lot of bead stores offer a small discount if you have like a reseller's license or a seller's permit or something like that. Like a 10%, 15%. It just depends on the store. Some of them, they make you buy $500 worth of stuff. I've had that happen too. I was like, I'm not spending that kind of money, y'all. So if you happen to be in a state where you have that, I would definitely if you walk into a bead store, ask. You never know. They may offer discounts for, like a seller's permit or a reseller's license or something like that. Again, not all of them do that, but it doesn't hurt to ask because, an extra percentage off of gemstones is a good deal, I think. But a lot of the bead stores sell stuff like this too. But I got this at Michael's, so back on topic. And it has the different dimensions on here. 7 inches, 7.5, 6.5, and 6 inches. So I'm assuming this one is kind of big here, but so I don't know. I think I want to try this small bead board first. And if I don't like that one, I will do this one, okay? So let's go ahead and open this. I forgot to show this in a haul. I have a couple of these. I had a jewelry kit that I was that one of these came with. But this one is for me. Now look at it. It's really cute, right? Look at that. I think it's perfect for what we're doing today. Okay. So again, like I said, this is just for me. So I'm going to do this the way, I want to do it. So what I'm doing is I'm putting all of my, I shouldn't have mixed them up, but that's kind of annoying. I'm putting all of my beads on here and I'm going to measure out what it is I'm doing. Now, sometimes I use a ruler and that works too. Some people don't like that because they, but everybody's different. Most jewelry designers generally use a bead board. Not all of them do, but some do. I've had bead boards in the past, and for necklaces they're great because it's good to see the design beforehand before you like put it all together. And for bracelets it's really good too. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these on here and see how I like them, and then I'm going to insert my little glamour beads here, my spacers, and then I'm going to put my charms on, and then it's going to be just an easy, simple project. I'm feeling the gray and the pink today for some reason. I don't know why. Even though I had this this other gray and pink one. When I laid all the beads out, I thought they looked really pretty together. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. All right, guys. So I just laid the beads on the bead board in kind of the desired manner that I wanted to. Again, not a tutorial. It's just something I'm doing for myself. And this is what I came up with. Okay, for the pink and the gray. And I put the white on here at the top just to have it up there. So, and then I use some of the spacers, like I said, from the BB Craft spacers that they sent me. I believe these are still available on the website. These are good for a lot of different things. They're really nice. So I have those. I love this little case that they came in. Oh, here. It's kind of a glare. Sorry. Wait, let's move it over here. Okay, a little less of a glare. And so now you see these holes in these beads? See how big that is? Well, you're going to need another bead inside of that to put on your wire or your cord to keep the bead stable. Again, when I took a few bead classes back in the day, this is what I was taught. Now, what they're doing nowadays, I don't know. That's just what I was taught. And again, when you're making your own, you're welcome to do whatever it is you want to do. If you learned a different way, then you do it in a different way. Okay. So I had just some regular little silver beads. They're really spacer beads, but I use them because they're small and I can stick them in between the bigger beads. Okay. Some of you who are brand new to jewelry making may not know this. Folks who've been doing it for years and years and years know this, or whoever uses these big sort of spacers or glamour beads. So you see this bead, you just stick, well, I just dropped it. I gotta find it. So you see the hole? I'll show you when I string it, but you just stick the bead in the hole. It keeps the bead kind of centered as opposed to just flopping all over the place, in other words. But I'll go ahead and start stringing it because I want to make sure I measured it right. Now, I don't know. And like I said, if I need to, I have a lot more over here I can add. So I put them aside just so, have them aside just if I want to add more, make it bigger or smaller. It may be too big. You never know. Or I could just use the other bead board and call it a day. Make it 7 inches. But see, I like my bracelets to fit me. Even though my wrist is, 7, I like a 7.5, 7.75 size bracelet. Everybody's different. Again, when you make it your own. You do what you want to do. Okay. That's my disclaimer. Because people say, well, no, you do. I'm just going to do it the way that I want to do it and the way that I was taught to do it. So yeah. So, all right, let's go ahead and get on with it. Okay. And because we're going to be tying this with our cord here, like this long to be able to tie it. That's what I do. But you're welcome to measure it if you want. So it's up to you. Some people measure it, some people don't. I usually don't measure it. It just works better for me that way. Okay, so how many do I have? I have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might be a little big, y'all. So, you know what? Let's take one of these off. I have a feeling this might be just right. We'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and start stringing them. And when I get to the point where I put in the glamour bead, I'll let you know here. It should be in 1 second here, actually. I was going to stop and do this, but, why not? I'm doing it on camera. Just string it. Again, I've done this in another video before when I made my men's bracelets. And that was much more about using textured beads and funky beads and stuff like that. It wasn't really meant to be a tutorial. It really came off cross like that. So, yeah. Now, this is this 1mm cord. And these beads are kind of small. So it may or may not fit these. And I might have to get some bigger ones. So we'll see. Pray. Let's pray, y'all. Because sometimes this cord does not want to stick through this, these little beads. And I have some bigger ones here somewhere. Let's see here. Let me see. All right, guys. So, like I said, these will not fit. These little spacer beads will not fit for my glamour bead. So, and then I have dug in every box and every hamlet to find some that I had some medium-sized versions of these. I can't find them. I think you know why? Because I use them all. So, at least I did use them. So that's good because they work so great. You know, when you're using them for your spacer beads. Okay, so we're going to save these maybe for some smaller ones. So we'll save those, okay? There's a glare, sorry. Now I found the big ones, but look at that. Look how big these are. These are too big. They won't fit. I don't think they'll fit in the, with the big bead. See, they need to be like a certain size, depending on the size of bead you have. The spacer bead. Here, let's just use this one. See, that's too big. It won't fit in there. See that? It won't fit in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try some actual seed beads. I've done that before too. So that's a good tip for you. If you are making your bracelets, whether you're putting them on flex wire or elastic wire or what other kind of cord you're using, and you want to use these big spacer beads with these big holes and you don't want it to be flapping around, try some seed beads. So I'm going to just pull out a few. Hopefully it'll go through this and we'll see. I hope. Cross everything. So I'm just going to string it. Oh yeah, there you go. See, went right through the 1 millimeter because I'm using 1 millimeter. So you see that? All this, and it's nice and clear, so it won't clash with your design. So yeah, that works out great. We will see how. Let me see. Make sure. Oh, sorry. Here. Let me string it here and put this on. Let me see how this works. Let me see if I need 2 or 3. Let's see. I may need 3. See, I mean, it keeps it steady. I mean, it's still a little small, but it works. They could be a bit bigger, and I don't think I have any bigger seed beads, but it keeps it kind of steady, as opposed to if it was like this, it'd be flying all over the place, you know. I wish I did have some ones. I might have to go and get some. But yeah, let me see. Hold on. Or guys, if you have some really small beads like this, but see, this won't fit through the 1 millimeter. So if you're using a smaller cord, you can always use another small actual bead of the same color or varying color for the glamour beads. Okay, so that's another thought. These are way too small, so I can't use these, but that's an option for the smaller beads, I guess, if I need it. So let me see if I need one more, and we'll go from there. Oh yeah, there we go. See, I put 3 on there, and it'll keep it kind of centered and nice and steady. That's what I want. All right, so I'm just going to string these on, and then when I come back, I will tie it and go move on to the next one, okay? Okay, guys, so this is my layout for my bracelet, and I decided to tie it in the front so I can hide the knot inside of the glamour bead. So that's what it looks like. It fits beautifully. It's a perfect size for me. You know, check the size and everything. So this is gorgeous. I love it. And whatever direction I wear it, it's really beautiful. So yeah, I love this. Okay, so see, that's the knot, and I'm just going to hide it inside of there. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to redo this because I just, you know, took it off here because I want to make sure that it's nice and tight. I always make sure it's nice and tight. And that's another reason why I think mine usually don't come loose. But, you know, sometimes it's user error. Sometimes people pull on them too hard. Sometimes people don't roll them right. I mean, there's a number of reasons. And sometimes they're just not made that great, depending on who makes them. But this is fabulous enough for me. So I'm good. So look how pretty that is. Ooh, y'all, this is so cute. I might have to throw some of these in my Etsy shop, honey. But I'm going to throw a stack in there. Okay, not just one little bitty bracelet like this. No, ma'am. We're going to have us a nice juicy stack with a bunch of them like this. And, oh, yeah, we're going to have, you know, 4 or 5 pieces if I do that. So I already have layer bracelets in my Etsy shop. So definitely check my Etsy shop, and the link is down below in the description. And definitely don't forget to give me a follow over on Instagram at Stephanie Garrett Jewelry Designs and Stephanie Garrett Creative. So I just wanted to put that out there. All right, so now I'm going to make the pink one. And then I'm gonna make the white one, and we're gonna see what kind of a pretty stack we have. And I'm gonna put some glue on this knot. I'm gonna let this dry at my hypo cement. This is what I do. I like to glue the knot. Or you can use E6000 too. I've done that in the past because sometimes I didn't have the hypo cement, you know. Or any really jewelry glue, but these are my two go-to glues for jewelry. And I don't know if you could see that, but that's what I'm doing. Again, I said this wasn't a tutorial, but here I am showing you stuff. This is just what I do. Again, somebody else who makes their own jewelry or does whatever, they can do whatever they want. This is how I do it. And again, this is for me, so this is what I want to do for me. So I just glue that knot right in there, and then I let it dry, and then I cut these off. And that's when I have my beautiful bracelet. Okay. So let's put that aside, and let's work on the pink one now. Okay, all right, guys, so I put together the pink one, and this is what it looks like. I'm just testing to see how it fits my wrist and how the beads lay and everything. And I'm just looking at this spacer here in the middle. But I think it's going to be okay. I think once I tie it, it should be fine. Charms on this is going to be a nice fancy bracelet. Okay, so look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous with those little kind of rhinestone spacers there. Absolutely gorgeous. Wait, let me see. Can you see it like that? Yeah, see, look at that. It's gorgeous. So that's what I'm going to be doing for myself here. You know, I'm going to try to tie this properly. I had it tied, but I was trying it on just to make sure it fit. You know, fit me. And then when I make my bracelets, I usually make different sizes. You know, I'll make them smaller or bigger or, you know, exact size or whatever, because everybody's a different size. So I just like to tie this properly, and I pull it pretty tight to get it tied properly. Okay, so that's good. So yeah, so it's tied nice and tight, and it's in there. You can't see my focus there, sorry. So it's tied nice and tight, and I'm gonna put some hypo cement on it. And look at that already. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Let's put them together first, because they're not glued. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's going to be a beautiful stack, y'all. Beautiful. And they're all tied. They're going to be tied in different spots, so it won't really matter. But these are gorgeous. So pretty. So pretty. All right, let me put some cement on this one. Hypo cement. This is just regular hypo cement glue. Get this at Michael's or any of the craft stores. I'll just put it right on the knot. Try not to get any on the bead. I just put it on the knot itself. And I'm gonna let these dry, you know, overnight, and I'm gonna come back and cut them off, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, but I'm gonna make the white one next. And sometimes we as handmade artists, when we make our stuff, sometimes it isn't appreciated, you know. People want to try to tell us it's not worth it anything, or it's not worth this or that or whatever. So if you happen to be a maker and you sell your items, you know, stick by your prices. That's all I say. Because, you know, got to pay yourself and for your materials and all that. You know, it's the whole thing. There's lots of videos on YouTube about it. Y'all can, you know, do the research yourself. But yeah. And this is heavy. This is nice and heavy too. So I think I'm only in like three beaded. I might do a smaller one. I don't know, maybe later. But they do have some weight to them. Okay. So they feel like nice quality beads, like nice quality bracelets. Okay. So that's what I like. So if somebody were to get that, they'd be like, oh, this is really, really nice, you know? So let's try to make this white one here. I'll put the white beads on here. And then, let me see. So I pulled out some more spacers here. These are my Hobby Lobby spacers. I don't know if I think this might be too big, y'all. That might be kind of big, but it go perfect with that, right? Or I can use this one that I had in there. Let me see. I have some more. Let me look in here. I don't think I have any that will go with this. They're all different colors, blue and green and a bunch of bizarre colors. You know, I don't think it flows with the piece. So I'm going to not use any of those for this particular bracelet. I do like this though. This one, this white one. You know, I like that one. So let me see. All right, look what else I found, guys. Silver. Oh, yeah. Remember these? We got these several months ago at Hobby Lobby. Let me see. I don't know. Y'all. I hate to pull this off of here. And it doesn't work. It doesn't look right. But you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let's take that one out. But I like that. Yeah, it's kind of big, but it's okay. And then what I might do is, let's just take that off there. I'm taking these off of here too at some point. I have a little tin I could put these in. Maybe I will do, let's see, let's cut this open. Let's do this. And I want these ones here. These two. See those? Those are pretty. Those two like that. Yeah, those two I think would be pretty. So let me count. All right, guys. So this might be my layout. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna tempt this and see how these work out. Okay. So let's see. I don't know if I can use any of these little seed beads on here, but we'll see. Okay. Let me see. I like these. That's different. Those are a little bit different, but that's okay. All right. Okay, everyone, I finally made the white one, and this is how it came out. Sorry, all these cords in the way. This is what it looks like. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This layout is beautiful. Look at how that looks. So I would make these the same if I was using flex wire as well, or some other kind of cord. You know, you can always do the same thing. It's just this is on the elastic cord, but you can pretty much do the same thing on wire too, which I've done in the past. You know, you can make 3 on wires with clasps. It's a lot more work, but you know, yeah, these are beautiful though. Look at these, how gorgeous. Look at this stack, y'all. That is absolutely beautiful. And I'm not done. Wait till I add the charms. You just wait. I'm gonna let these dry, okay, and I'm gonna add some charms to these. So look at that. Look at this layout. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And if anybody is interested in a stack, leave a comment, because if I have some interest, I'll put some in my Etsy shop. Okay, you know, because once I add the charms and everything, you know, it's gonna be so fabulous. So yeah, if you're interested in these, let me know. And well, you know, something like this. You if I make some more, I will put whatever, you know, I have up in the Etsy shop, and you can check it out. All right. So this is my stack. I'm so excited. I like wearing my stuff around because I get lots of compliments on my stuff. And, oh, where'd you get it? Well, here you go. It's in my shop. Check it out. You know? So I might even make me some earrings to go with this, guys. Ooh, that might be the next video. Let's see, though. Some pretty earrings to wear with this. Mostly I'll probably rock just silver hoops. But, you know, if I'm feeling fancy free, I might just wear a pair of my flex wire earrings or something. Make some really cute earrings or something out of it with some beads this color. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, and then, you know, if I get real fancy, what I can do is put something like this with it. Hold on. Something like this with it. You know, put charms on this. Have that hanging down with all the charms on it. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's probably how I would wear it, be honest. Or I take this out and just wear with another smaller round of beads. So there are different ways you can rock it. So yeah, we're gonna put some charms on this just to amuse ourselves, just to see how it looks. Okay. Well, yeah, we're gonna let these dry first, and then we'll come back. I'll cut it down, all the straps off, the additional pieces here off, and we'll put our charms on, and we'll be done. All right. All right. The bracelets are dry mostly. I did have to redo this one. I decided I wanted to remake this one just because I wanted it to be a little bit tighter, but I did add the charms, and I did them off camera because it took me a little bit to do that, because I had to stop and go do other stuff and come back. You know, this is like, over a period of a couple of days that I'm filming this video. So, yeah. So, and then I wanted to sit down and figure out, what charms I thought would flow best with the piece. And these are what I chose for the gray. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. You know, the druzy, you know, with that. Let's see if I can show you that. That's beautiful. Still drying. But everything else is ready to go. So these are the two that I made for myself. I made the white one. And look at, I put the charms on them. So I'm going to show you one at a time here. These beautiful charms. Look at that. And you can put them all the way around the bracelet if you want. I just wanted them in the front because I wanted them to dangle in the front when I wore it. And I'll put them on for you to show you. So I did that. That's the white one. And here's the pink one. Look at the charms on the pink. I did the pink druzy with the little rhinestone star. Isn't that pretty? So I thought that was beautiful with these sort of rhinestone spacers there. Gorgeous. And then, y'all, I didn't stop here. These are not the only three that I made. I made a bunch of stacks, and I will show the rest of them in another video with some other finished jewelry projects. So definitely subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for that. So, y'all, look at this one. This is everything. Look at this black one with that sort of oblong shell. I think that's how you pronounce it. Charm there with the rhinestones. Absolutely gorgeous with the black little spacer there. You know, so cute. And then this pink one here. I might add another charm to this one. I'm not sure, though, because it's got a lot going on already. But we'll see. Once I, you know, figure it out, you know, check it out and see how I want it to flow, I may or may not add another charm to this. But right now, that's what I got. So that's that one. And then this one. Did I show this one? No. This one is really pretty. Right? Really, it's one of my favorites, this one. With also the druzy charm with the little pearl dangle there. So my charms. So you don't need, you know, you can put all kinds of, you can, like I said, you can put charms all the way around if you want to. That's up to, you know, that's how you want to wear it or whatever. I don't know if I want to keep this one, y'all, or put this one in my Etsy shop. I'm not sure. It's so beautiful. I might want to rock it. I don't know. It's so gorgeous. And honestly, a lot of these bracelets, y'all, are one of a kind because I don't have a lot of, you know, the same multiple beads to make like another stack, exact stack of this, an exact stack of that. So all the stacks that I make are one of a kind. So if you go to my Etsy shop, Stephanie Garrett Designs, which I'm probably going to be changed to Stephanie Garrett Jewelry Designs, but that's neither here nor there. But I'll leave the link in the description. So either way, just click on the link and you can just follow it there. You know, you'll have some unique stacks in your jewelry, you know, because you won't have, well, not everybody will have the same, you know, the same bracelets or whatever. And I like that. That's what I like. Look at that. Beautiful. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's put it on. I said I wanted to wear it. Let's see. So remember we saying we're rolling it? Okay, let's turn it around. See, look at that. Love. I want the pink next. Roll it. I'm going to turn it around to where the front is, which is this. Okay, and the little charm is beautiful. And you can kind of put them, see, I want to see how they overlap each other like that. And you can push them back a little bit. You know, like I said, this may be a lot for some folks. Some people just want one. I mean, you can wear them like that too. You can wear one at a time. You can wear two at a time. You can mix it with some of your other stuff you have. It doesn't even, you know, it's totally up to you. Now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. That looks expensive. I'm sorry. You know, some people say, oh, the little stretchy bracelets. No, but you know what? Some of these places in Nordstrom's, you know, all these higher end retailers, you know, they have stuff like this. Well, not quite this fabulous, but you know what I'm saying. They sell, you know, elastic bracelets and people do buy them. You know, they're good quality. And this is good quality stuff too, because I made it. I think it's beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I might end up keeping this one. I don't know. It's so gorgeous. I made so many that, you know, I love them all. Now this one is, like I said, these are the ones that I made with earlier. So let's try these on. I'm trying to see, like this is the center of that one, and then this one is going to be like that one. So that's how they go look, the three of those together. Okay, that's going to be my stack. Gorgeous, beautiful, summery, right? Pretty, so pretty, oh so pretty. Love, right? Just having the charms hang there. Gorgeous. All right, so I don't want to stretch this out because I just did it. Because I was looking and I was like, I don't like the way it fits. I wanted it to be a little tighter, so I just restrung it, I guess. So that's all I did. Now, you can always add one of these bracelets to your mix too. And I have my charms that I may or may not add, but I kind of think it's a lot already. Like that's a lot going on. So you can definitely check out my Instagram to see if I added anything else to these stacks. Some of them may or may not have some of these bracelets added to them. I like these bracelets. They're so easy to put on. You can hang a bunch of charms off of them. Really, really nice. Okay, so I chose a bunch of charms here. You can hang them off like that. And then you can mix or match with any of these. So depending on what kind of charms you put on here, you can wear it with just this and that. You can wear these two together. You can wear this two together. I try to make my stuff interchangeable. You can wear it with pretty much anything. So yeah. All right. So I made a lot of good stuff. All right. And I'm glad you stopped by to check out my video. If you have any questions or comments regarding the video, let me know and I'll answer them and get back to you. And definitely check out my Instagram and Facebook at Stephanie Garrett Jewelry Designs and at Stephanie Garrett Creative. Yeah, so that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Ciao.